Good. Enjoy. Which one you know?
Hare
Radha Mata is tea.
Yeah.
You want chant more? I have to. It's my job. If nobody else does, then I have to. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Namaste
Namaste Narasimhayo. What?
Ich weiß nicht, ob es jetzt geht.
No, no.
Ah,
Yes.
ist on. Ah, okay. I will bring Maharaj, I will bring this on battery. I have one box on battery. We can.
Oh, you are full.
I have this for the street. So
Yes.
I will bring.
Oh. Sorry. Yes. So we are reading from the recordings of our Divine Master, Nitya Leela Bhavishtam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Yogacharya Astotara Satasi Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj. Phew. Professional. What is this? Loudspeaker?
Yeah. And it works also on battery. Huh?
This has to put on.
Maybe we need extension of.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So these lectures are all recorded in Vrindavan, most of them, during the Kartik time. And next was recorded about the Guru Parampara system. He speaks like, this is the clear conception of Bhakta. Vyasadeva was both Bhakta and Bhagavan. He was an incarnation of Bhagavan, so he was Bhagavan. Still, he could not be able to establish the truth. One has to understand Krishna can manifest in every single jiva. So sometimes it's partially that, like Vyasadeva, he compiled all the Vedas, but he did not complete it. So he himself could not. It is questioned as written in the Bhagavatam. He may understand it, or he may have understood it, or he may also not. But Shiva has realized, and Shukadeva Goswami has realized also. But Vyasadeva may or may have not. This is open. So he was incarnation of Bhagavan, so he was Bhagavan. Still, he could not be able to establish the truth, because the truth is not ending when by the studying the four Vedas. He did not go beyond. For this, he could not understand, because it was Karmakanda preaching what he was going to establish. Religiosity, dharma. So only when Radha taught him, he submitted and said, I will follow you. So this is Guru Parampara. Our understanding depends upon our elders' blessings, our Guru Vargas, or past Guru Acharya's blessings. This is Bhakti. So we should always remember that Narayana spoke to Brahma. Brahma spoke to Narada. Narada spoke to Vyasa. Vyasa spoke to Shuka. And gradually it came up to the Madhvacharya, From him it came to Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri was passed to Ishwarapuri. They were contemporary. They were living during the time when Mahaprabhu appeared. Ishwarapuri, who gave this knowledge to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then gradually it has come through this proper channel. That truth spoken by by Narayan to Brahma has come to the proper channel. Those people who repeat the truth cannot add or subtract anything. It's a very important point. We cannot speculate about it. We cannot add something. Radhe Radhe. Magic. Mystic yogi. It's not working. Oh, not working? No working. Ah. So without adding something, without speculation, just as it was spoken, it was accepted by a bona fide disciple. And he was qualified by giving it to the next without changing anything, adding something or subtract something. This is how the truth comes down to us, down to the present time. So it is not easy to find someone who is just repeating what he has heard from his Gurudev and from the authorized acharyas. Nowadays, so many speculation goes on because they have not understood Bhakti. Bhakti means I have surrendered to my Lord. I have surrendered to my Gurudev. Whatever he may say, whatever acharyas say, whatever Bhagavatam may say, this is the truth. He gets realization about these things. One has to realize it. Otherwise, there will be always doubts, speculation, and fights. Now, if someone fights on this truth and doubting, then it means he's disqualified. He will never understand spiritual life. It is not possible. Spiritual life is a universal consciousness, is absolute, is the last, the pure understanding of who we are, what is, why we are here, what is, where I'm coming from, where I'm going. This is only possible if I am ready to surrender to the bona fide acharya and the disciple, authorized disciple succession. Just like Shuka, he heard the Bhagavatam from his father, but when he was repeating it, he was like a Shuka Bhaksha. This means like a parrot. He was just repeating what he has heard. This bird will repeat whatever you say. If you say Rama, he will repeat Rama. He will never say Krishna. So as a Sukha, he repeated his father's writings. This is called Guru Parampara. Now the Guru is saying one thing and the Shishya saying another. Shishya means disciple. Nowadays we have, Guru may have said like this, but because of not being fit to accept it, not giving up my mundane conception of life, he is changing, twisting, and makes adjusted to his realization or understanding. Then you are dividing. You are not anymore qualified. You are not a shishya. It is not the Guru parampara. It is not ekayana papandha, but bhavayana pandi. Those who are following the Nyaya school are logicians. If the Guru says something, his disciples may want to establish something else, using 100 arguments. This is called Dakavada. The Guru establishes one thing, and the disciple infutes it and establishes another. But our line is called Ekayana Panda, Ekayana, straight following. The same thing that was taught in the past is repeated as it is today. So there's nothing to consider with our brain or our efforts for reaching the Lord. The truth is already established. Truth is truth, Gurudev. He many times said this. Truth is truth. You cannot change. Truth was truth in the millions of years ago, and it is the same truth now. If you speculate, you have to adjust it to the age of Kali now, because we have to do some different things, because it was another time when Mahaprabhu was here or when Krishna was here. No. Disqualification. You are materialist. You are ordinary person, speculant. So there's nothing to consider with our brain or our efforts for reaching the Lord. The truth is already established. We just have to follow our Guru. And if he has a link with the previous Guru, this knowledge will come through him. If not, it will not come. It will stop there. This is the only process. There is no other process. You may want to know higher subjects, you may know them, but it will give you no benefit. You will do no justice to your progress. The real justice is to think how to proceed on this part and come to that marginal line. You should come to the margin between Brahmaloka and Vaikunta. Only at that stage can you discuss about rasam. If you have got the taste, it will be automatically exposed. Then you will understand. Now this is not a topic that we should discuss. That's why you don't find such discourses anywhere. So, though in the Bhagavatam, is there any question on this or any doubts there? Because this thing is going on now in this on this planet. So many speculants, there are groups making groups, and they are thinking that others are wrong and others are right. This is not conception. This is not the thinking of Vaishnava. We are all in the same boat. Some may have understood, some may not. But if you want to be enemy to those who are not understanding you, then your whole planet, whole universe is full of enemies. And you have to fight everyone. In this way, fighting starts. If you're saying you are right and others wrong. Everybody's situation is exactly there where it should be, according to the past activities we performed. So a pure devotee A real devotee will see, yes, they are on this level now. Because he knows he cannot accept or he cannot understand this or that. But we accept, like a dog may be very hard to understand, philosophical understanding, or a drunkard, or absolute materialist, who thinks that the spiritual world is, he can attain it by his power. And then he makes himself as a guru and makes him all these things they have not understood. All these things is made by the Lord. It is only possible to surrender. Otherwise, if we are putting ourselves and going for the name, fame, profit in the name of Krishna consciousness, then you're on for a low platform. So devotee means he is accepting everything as it is. He is tolerating. Trinarapi Sunicana Tarorapi Sahishnara.
Maharaj, what that means between Brahmaloka and Vaikuntha? What was this? That only understand, discuss those who are...
Yes. Those who are Gyanis, for example, those on this level, they may come up to Brahmaloka. But you should come to the margin between Brahmaloka and Vaikuntha. Because Brahmaloka is first plane, and Vaikuntha is transcendental, absolute transcendental plane. Before you have not attained it. What means attain it? That you have to die, and you have to, then you go there. It doesn't matter what you're doing here in this material world, what you have understood, it's not like this. First, we have to make the connection with Guru. What means this connection with Guru? If I always be conscious of God, of Krishna, this means Krishna consciousness. And Guru is the link, because we are not able to think of Krishna all the time. So our link is through Gurudev. So Gurudev, we must be connected with. And this is not a connection. What means this connection? I'm repeating just what he said, but not understanding, or I realize also. And actually, as it is said, if we are connected, automatically, or everything will be revealed to you. And when we reach this Brahmaloka and Vaikuntha, when we cross the river Viraja, means this is transformation from the material to the transcendental plane. Then we can speak about the rasa. Rasa means relation. And for this we don't have to die, I mean, bodily dying. This can be realized by everyone, every human. We can realize this. And in this body, it is possible. So, but still, for outsiders, for materialists, they will not see. They will not see this difference, because they only seeing what I can touch, what I can see, what I can smell and hear and taste. They are only limited to this mundane conception, material level. They cannot go beyond, because you have to step over and give up this conception, what we think this is reality in this material world. So as long as we have not the connection with the pure sadhu or guru, bona fide guru, this will not be possible, because we need a living source. Living, it is life, it is not some process. It is on the other side, there is life, everything is alive, everything is consciousness. We have not yet understood this. Now, this is not a topic that we should discuss. That's why you don't find such discourses anywhere. Throw in the Bhagavatam, yes?
So, Gurudev, if that is life, that means there's a constant exchange, must be exchange.
Yes. It is like here. We are decided to be here, but we are identified with the Pumiya Apona Ro Vayu Kamano Buddhi Evaja. But there you identify with your original form or body or duty or service or relation, rasam. It's eternal. There's ever new. It's always now present. But we cannot be in present here. You try? Try when you're chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. But this mind is wandering always in the past or in the future. But if you want to chant purely, you must be in the heart, you must see the Lord, you must see Gurudev there. He's coming, we're calling. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. There is no past, no future, there's Krishna. Krishna is eternal, always now. Past times go on, as he likes it. I don't know if you can check this, but you can realize when you chant the rounds, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Is it not like this? Tell me it is not like this, I will not believe you. Krishna is always present, it's always now. And whatever else comes, this is material plane. If you enter, you're immediately in troubles. You're immediately blinding, you immediately create enemies. But in the here and now, this is eternity. It is always. It is not, has nothing to do with this material body or plane or everything in this world. It is going on, our relationship, and it becomes more and more close and more intense. There's no end. And it is always repeating, it's always present. Like the Krishna who was attracted to the Krishna as a small boy. Yeah, motherly affection. You have such a relation to Krishna. It will always attract you. It will always be new. It's not that tomorrow is again the same thing. There's no tomorrow, not yet. It's always present. And because Krishna is not like we are, then, but if you become one in this sense, then you become a part of him, of his pastime. This is always young, Navayovaram, always new, always more intense it is going, and all different kinds of relations we feel attracted, we may develop. They're going on like this. This is transcendental plane. Don't know if you have answered the question now. So, in the Bhagavad Gita, everything is disclosed. Not everyone is able to discuss it because they are not intelligent enough to understand it. According to our understanding capacity, the Guru must teach us. And if we obey, Guru must teach us. No. What? It's already coming. They are all form gurus, they are right gurus. Not everyone is able to discuss, they are not intelligent enough to understand it. According to our understanding capacity, the Guru must teach us. And if we obey, his blessings will bring us higher. And he will teach us higher subjects. But this is not the case for a beginner. And we are all beginners. Even if we are devotees from 20 years, we are still fighting amongst ourselves. We don't find anybody who is actually performing bhajan. Everybody has different opinions, and therefore he is independent. There is no unity and not trial for purity. Asat Sangha Tyaga, a Vaishnava Ajara. Vaishnava should give up Asat Sangha, means association with materialists. What is Asat Sangha? One who has moral character, no proper conduct, who is not following the path strictly. It is called asat, wrong. Therefore we must give up that asat sangha. But we are all asat. We are all wrong. But we would not agree with this. Therefore we must give up asat sangha, but we are all asat. We misuse our independence and we fight with each other, thinking that he is not on the path. I am on the path. But actually none of us are on the path. This preliminary question must be solved first. Why are you going here and there? Because you have doubts. Why have you got doubts? Because there must be a lack in your bhajan. What means bhajan? Somebody know?
Worship.
To cultivate the spiritual relation, your spiritual relation, like you find in the pure devotees living in the holy Dham, Whatever they do, this is their bhajan. They are never independent, or they are never forget Krishna. Everything they do is bhajan. They speak about Krishna. They serve him all the time. There's no space for anything I and my. If we perform bhajan properly, all our doubts will be cleared, because Bhagavan is in you. What is the difference between Nam and Nami? We say Nami, Nama, Nami, Abheda. There's no difference between Nama and Nami. What is Nami? He is Parabrahman. Means he is the Supreme Brahman, the Supreme Lord, Nami. So what is Nama? He is Shabda Brahma. Both are Krishna. Means the name himself is Krishna. Nama, Nami. It is the same thing. So when you chant the name of Krishna, or when a pure devotee chants the name of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna manifests in his heart, and he is directly connected with him. That's because they all the time chant, either in the mind or on the beats, or they talk about Krishna, 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 Krishna. And in this way, Krishna manifests himself in the heart. Both are Krishna. If you say the word Krishna, he is Shabda Brahma. If you worship deity of Krishna, he is Parabrahma. But we are not able to control ourselves, and we have no determination that we want to come to point to see Parabrahma and Shabda Brahma as one. Rather, we are thinking always if one is a Kanishta Adhikari, a Madhyam, or an Uttama Adhikari. We are discussing about these matters, but this should not be discussed. Everybody wants to be superior to others. Nobody wants to be inferior. Nobody. Just a few lines more. But Mahaprabhu is saying, Gopi Bhatu Bhaja Kamalayo Dasa Dasa Anudasa. I am the servant of Gopinath. But Gopinath is the Lord of the gopis. But the servant of Gopinath, servant. I am the last person standing on the last step. There are so many dasas standing on the upper steps. His identification is that he never said, I am a Bhagavan Das. Who are the Bhagavan Dasas? They are Nityananda and Advaita or Srivas. To consider yourself a direct Bhagavad Das is called Ahangraya Ubhashaka. No, you cannot be a direct devotee of the Lord. The Nitya associates are already there. Means those who are always with him eternally, Nitya. They are always with him, so you can never take their position. You can always only get the dasa, anudasa, anudasa, anudasa of Subal or Krishna or Radharani. We can become the servants of the servants of the servants. We should consider us on the last in the line. This is how we can attain real understanding. No, you cannot be direct devotee of the Lord. The Nitya associates are already there. You cannot occupy their place. Nor can you occupy even their direct servants' positions. You can be only the last servant of all these servants. That's why we are saying, Trinada Pisonijina, be always helpless. Be always small, insignificant. Only then will you get the chance to come up. This is the Jiva Swarup. Jiva Swarup Hoya Krishna Das Nitya Das. The Jiva is always the servant of Bhagavan. But what is his intrinsic nature? It cannot be understood by you. Some say that the Jiva is like lightning. Some say, Palagra Shatabhagyasya, that his size is an 1/10,000th part of the tip of one hair. But because we are all still on the material plane, we cannot realize it. So this example is given. If you have a hair, the tip of the hair, if you cut it like this 100,000 times, this is the size of a jiva. It means just we want to have a material example. It cannot be seen that it's not much more smaller than that, even if you cut it 100,000 times. So just to make us understand, Mahaprabhu explained this to Sanatana Goswami because he was a great devotee. He never spoke about it with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Because Mahaprabhu considered that he was not ready to discuss with him. However, he spoke with Sanatana Goswami because both Guru and Shishya were on the same plane. Guru and disciple must be on the same plane. The Paramahamsa never speaks this high knowledge to a gathering of thousands of people. He will speak only to one student, one speaker, one listener. Guru Maharaj is revealing here some high understanding. We may not be able to catch this, all of this, but perhaps some of us can catch just a fraction of this reality. Then our life may be saved if we just get sincerity and the attitude of servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of Gauranga Nityananda. With this attitude we have to approach it. This is necessary. Never chant in a proud way, and this will have no effect, and you will make so many offense because you think you know the right way and the others do not know. This is a very dangerous thing. That's because the devotee is not making categories. They are this and this and this and this, and they have different groups. Every where everyone belongs to the level where he is according to his past activities. And we have to see like this. So we may speak here, some may understand nothing. Some may understand a little. Some may be disturbed by hearing these things. And some may relish it. So everything is natural here. It is like this, you know. Those who are envious or those who are thinking fault finder, they will have to pay the price for these things. They living in the material world, they find fault in everything. But the devotee is not seeing like this. He should not see like this. Everything goes perfect. He sees everything, what happened now is perfect. Because nothing happens because of every individual will get the result of his past activities, not more and not less. This we have to accept. Otherwise, God would be not very, oh, I lost my control now. We get exactly what we deserve. According to our past activities, we will get the result. And we have to learn to live with this. Not everything will be nice, but I cannot blame others. I must always blame myself. This is how the body thinks. We have to learn these things. We have a long way to go. But we can also immediately say, no, this is, I understood now. Yes, my Lord, please, I'm yours now. Whatever may come, you may kill me. Shikshastaka Mahaprabhu says this. You may kill me, you may impress me, you may do as you like, but you will always be my Lord. You will always be. That whatever experience is necessary for me to learn, to come back again, whatever I have to go through. But whatever it may be, I'm not going against. My Lord, I am just depending on your grace. When we have this deep in our heart and constantly practice this, then you will see. Then you will be not a member of this world anymore. And we are not members of this world. This is dream. Any moment it can be finished. Jai Shri Gurudev, Nitya Leela Bhavistam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Vigacharya Stavdase Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Guru Premanandi. Anchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa-sindhubhyacha Aditam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnava. Caption.